Well, Igor, welcome back to the SFT forecast.
Yeah, thank you guys.
How are you?
Everything good. Still working as usual and fine.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm so happy to have you there today. So just as a quick reminder, as you guys know, Igor was our 35 times Russian mathematics contest winner.
From my hometown, I won it 35 times. But
35 times.
Yeah, but I was born in a small town. It was like 300,000 people. It's not that much, but yeah, I was
300,000 people, but he won 35 times.
Yeah. So he basically told us he came from a city with just 300,000 people. He won the contest just 35?
Yeah.
Just 35 times, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah. Keep that in mind because not everyone is actually doing this. And he's, of course, an engineer, software developer. He got actually a quite big corporation with a lot of people that are working for him. Igor come basically from Russia. And we have today the king, Mario, that is back.
Ciao guys, I'm very excited. I'm so excited to be here because everybody talks about Igor like the last time. So I'm so excited to be here.
You know, last podcast was amazing. I mean, the quality and the value of the information we got was just like insane. And I cannot wait. So yeah, Igor, would you like maybe to speak us a bit more about your business, actually, what you're doing, how is the situation, how are the things working, and simply the business.
Sure. I mean, the company was started, let's say, 7 years ago, and it was just four of us, like me being the technician guy, one more guy, he's like more financial, and the second one, the, let's say, marketing analytic guy, and the third was the face of the company because he was in that business for a long time and he know how it's working. Everybody knows him before. He was actually the vice president of quite big affiliate network back in the days.
Okay.
And then we decided to start our own affiliate network, mostly based on Russian-speaking affiliates, because for them, you know, the level of English in these countries is not perfect, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
And but they quite good technically. They know how to make the websites, how to bring visitors. They know how to, let's say, make the popular YouTube channels or Instagram and this and that. So we decided that we can try to connect them, let's say the Russian-speaking market, like Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, Kazakhstan, and Moldova, and all these post-USSR countries, with the advertisers who were coming from Europe or United States, because they have quite good solutions for in the online marketing. Because usually, you know, unfortunately, the projects are appearing there, and only unfortunately, but I mean unfortunately for post-USSR countries, they're always coming later in these countries, because of different things. And so we were trying to
build a bridge to connect everything.
Yes. Basically this it was working like that. So we were one of the first guys who created an idea to make a smart link. Smart link, it's something like you just put all your visitors flow on the smart link, and then inside of the system it decides where to redirect you on the best, let's say, offer to make your to sell you something.
Yeah.
And how the system works, so basically it's kind of artificial intelligence, which is always checking a lot of parameters of each visitor, like the country came from, the mobile device, mobile operator, if he's using Wi-Fi or 3G or LTE or iPhone, Android, the city he comes from, and a lot of metrics. And then it's always try to, let's say, to find the best solution for this type of visitors according to results before.
Yeah.
And then it's always recounting the flows. So if you see that one offer go better, he send more traffic there, like visitor traffic.
It's kind of the Instagram algorithm.
Yeah, something, more or less. I mean, you know, the whole algorithms are quite old. It's like 100 years old, but they try to use them in different spheres. And that's what we're trying to do. And I mean, how the calculation, not all of them, but most of them were based on the parameter called EPC, which is called earn per click. So we see how much visitor click on the some offer, come to come here and to see how much money he spent. So, and of course, like person with the iPhone can spend more money on something which is for iPhone. Person with Android can spend more money with something for Android.
That's insane.
Yeah, and it's like it's pretty much work like that. And
how was the impact? The first impact from I want to say a Russian speaker customer to this innovation, because it works more like an innovation for that kind of markets.
yeah, there were some platforms basically which allow you to do it yourself. But if you don't have a big amount of visitors or your website is not that popular, you will lose more time to set up the config. So it was easier just to use someone like us, and that we do everything for them.
Yeah,
So-
definitely, yeah.
So of course the big guys can easily find some English-speaking person
Yeah.
to their group and to connect the offers in United States or Europe themselves. But the thing is that there was a lot of small affiliates which were not able and not capable to do this. So for them it was really, really good solution. Yeah, and I mean it's still working. I mean nowadays we don't have only Russian-speaking market. We have a lot of Spanish-speaking, like in Mexico, South America,
Okay.
Worldwide.
yeah, worldwide, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh,
Oh,
China,
beautiful.
a lot of things.
And-
So it started like something focused on Russian speaker market, and then
Yeah.
it exploded to
Yeah,
a worldwide market.
Yeah, because anyway, we were promoting ourselves on some boards and some different platforms in the internet with the communities.
Yeah.
And if they see that the whole affiliates were paid, they have a good result. Of course, people start coming from other countries as well because the service was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not about that we like put a lot of money in advertising. We just was doing good stuff, and we get quite good reputation. And I think it's quite important thing nowadays over in the internet, because you never see the person itself, and only way he know that he will be paid by things he's doing is just because of your reputation. That's
Yeah.
it.
So would you say that quality and taking care of the customer is the number one point in a company?
Yes, of course.
Okay, guys, keep that in mind, please.
Absolutely.
Because the thing is that the it's not such a big market, yeah. And so if you do something bad,
Yeah.
everyone will know that this day.
Definitely.
Because one person will post that somewhere on the community with some example screenshots, and yeah, that's it. You're gone.
Yeah,
So you have to really do the perfect service for the people.
exactly.
Otherwise, it's never work.
I totally agree with you. I'm 100% with you on this. Yeah. I think that too less people are doing this basically today, and I think that if more people were doing this, more people will be able to see the success coming in their company and basically in their own life. Yeah, definitely, that's insane.
Marketing strategies are changing, of course, and COVID impacted on this too. So, but credibility
Yeah,
is something that
yeah.
always work. I mean,
COVID speaking, would you say that you have seen a huge difference since the beginning of the COVID with the number of user
Yeah, of
and
course.
the traffic?
yeah, I want to add a question. And do you think that habits changed because of
Yeah,
of COVID? I mean, user habits.
yeah, of course. They changed a lot, honestly. I mean, when everything started, let's be honest. I mean, before that, we have a normal life. We were going to the gym, to the restaurant, somewhere to walk, and now you have to stay at home. And what you have with you is just the phone or laptop.
Yeah.
And of course, everything you're doing is just sitting there, ordering yourself a food, doing something, and all your time spending now is in your phone or computer.
Digital.
Yeah, just digital.
Digital, yeah, right.
And yeah, I saw quite a huge increase of the visitors coming from the beginning of the COVID, and of course I saw the drop down when it's like kind of finished.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the habits changed a lot, to be honest. Even myself, I was the guy who always wanted to have some nice dinner in a restaurant. Now I'm just ordering sushi at home because I'm lazy to go. You're just wasting so much time for that. You have to go, you have to park somewhere to wait for the food, go back, pay. Why do you need it? You can, and the service is working so perfectly. And and especially the main verticals of our business is just the dating. We are helping people to meet each other, and of course, when they were sitting at home, what else they can do? They were just like searching for the couple or for yeah. Of course, we have some like visitors in the trading industry or gambling a bit. Yeah, but most of that is dating, and I can say that there was a huge increase of visitors during the COVID.
Yeah.
So you help people to find love. I mean,
at least pleasure. Yeah.
No, definitely. All the dating app since the last year just exploded. I mean, the number of user and the people that are trying to find love or just, quick relationship with other people is just increasing those last year. And even during COVID, like nothing to do at home, So the guys were trying to find a girl, escape the cop to go at the girl's home and just like have fun with it. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
And speaking about the habits, really, first of all, it's something like I say I'm lazy to go somewhere to get the food. I'm just waiting the food come to my place. Like it's easier
and quicker
and much quicker. Yeah, and but there's a lot of different habits which are also appeared. For example, before COVID, no one knows what the QR code is. It's just some square with some black dots in it and everything. My parents didn't know that. What is it? And during the COVID, I think any grandmother or grandfather who is coming to the restaurant or to make the COVID test or to store to see the menu, whatever, they were asked to scan a QR code. And the funny thing that it's also impact market a bit. So, for example, the people who are trying to increase the amount of downloads in App Store or Google Store, but the people are using laptop, before they didn't know how to do that. They say, you can go there, write the name of application, click download, blah, blah, blah. And most of users say, okay, I don't want to do this. Now they say that just scan the QR code and application will be downloaded on your phone. And that's easy. Before the COVID, this was not possible. No one know about that, but the COVID changed a lot. It's just one of the small examples.
Yeah.
So, And, let's say a lot of this, as we can see in the history, that a lot of these type of events changing a lot in this world. Yeah. So the progress goes so high, usually after something happening in the world.
But especially now that there's a fast society,
Yeah, definitely. And often they say you need to, if you want to implement a new thing in the society, you basically need to bring or create, anyway, you need to have a problem and then bring the thing you want to implement as a solution. And I think it's just like crazy, how the number of user, or if I can say how the number of people that are actually understanding what our QR code is are now there. Because like you say, 2 years ago it was nothing. I was basically in Dubai last year. Everything was just on QR code. 90% of the thing I was doing in Dubai was QR code. Even if you want to go do a massage, she give you a QR code, you scan it, and then you have like all the massage on the phone, So definitely since but
macro events, used to drive this kind of change.
Yes.
And and today, of course, we are living another big macro event that is involving us now in different way, of course. And I have this question for you, and I want to know how this famous geopolitical event, like that is the Russia-Ukraine war, how did this event impact in your business?
That's event impact any business in this world, unfortunately. Yeah, and of course, our is also impacted. I'm totally sad about what's happening now in Ukraine, and I'm totally disagree with the whole situation.
Yeah, we all.
Yeah, like all normal people, I guess, because the people are dying, the people are suffering, and it's not normal just to do that because of some political ambitions or.
I want to just say that we try to build bridge, as you did.
Yeah.
and there are other people that try to destroy it. And
Yeah,
this one is not rational. I mean,
Yeah, because nowadays it's impossible, I can say. I mean, I have a lot of friends from Russia and I have a lot of friends from Ukraine as well.
I mean, so
And they my close friends, and like, let's say in all this situation, no one will win or gain something. Like the economy of Russian will be quite complicated in close time because of the sanctions, because of restrictions. Ukraine will have to recover itself for also quite a long time because the airports are destroyed, even the whole cities are destroyed. It's so bad. And like for example, my friends who are living in Kiev nowadays, it doesn't really matter were they rich before or successful or just students. After this war started, all they went to the metro, were hiding from the bombs, and that doesn't really. If you have the small rental apartment in the campus or you have a big penthouse in center of Kiev,
yeah,
all these people were hiding, and the war.
In the same situation.
Yeah, because the war it's make you same and
Yeah.
equal,
yeah.
unfortunately. So what's happening? It's totally bad, and I'm really hope that it will finish as fast as possible. And of course, me and my company we're helping a lot to the people in Ukraine because they're suffering. They need help, and I mean, how else can you behave? So
much.
yeah, but speaking about business, first of all, it doesn't really affect that much, at least for the moment, because the Russian market for us is around 3%.
3%.
Yeah,
Okay.
of the whole revenue.
Okay.
And
Which is nothing basically.
I mean, it's still a drop down, but yeah,
Of course, yeah.
because the problem is that anyway, a lot of people were, let's say, spending some money in the internet by using the credit cards. And as far as you know, the Visa and MasterCard blocked all the transactions, so it's not possible to buy anything in Russia. So of course, all the online services is just not working. And the second thing is just part of reputation. No one wants really to work in this country because of the aggression they make.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, as I can say, for us, it's, let's say, 3.2%. And 0.8 is Ukraine. In Ukraine, we saw the drop down for the first couple weeks. But I can say that now it's still working and working quite fine. Because even if you see the map of the war, the war is mostly happening on the border with Russia. I mean, too close to this part of Ukraine. But Ukraine, which is like center or part which is close to Europe, like Poland, everything worked pretty fine there. I cannot say it's fine situation. It's still war in country.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
But still, the people are living, they're working, the internet is working, they can afford something. Yeah, so
It can be way worse.
yeah,
It can be better, of course, too.
I agree.
And we all hope
Of
for
course.
this. But I have a question. Do you think so? Actually, Visa and Maestro and MasterCard doesn't work. Okay.
That's why you guys need to buy crypto.
Yeah, exactly. My question was exactly about that. Do you think that crypto could be the solution for those who want to use the service that you provide? If we concern that, not all Russian customers are involved in war. I mean,
or will it maybe make it easier for the people who own, let's say, something like stablecoin, like USDT, to make the payment and to not being in that state where their bank account are frozen? Just quick, do you think that
it could be real or?
I can say that the idea is good, and I think something like that will appear someday. The only one problem that, for example, if you bring let's say the tokens or coin in country, you have to get something like money out.
Yeah.
And the problem is that a lot of banks are under sanctions, so it's not that easy to get money out from Russia.
Yeah.
And so that's, this could be quite risky coin, because if the whole capital will stay in Russia, I don't know. To move it away, there are still possibilities, For example, Dubai didn't make any sanctions against Russia or Serbia or Turkey. You can. I think there would be the ways to do that through these countries, but I don't know how fast they will appear.
Yeah, but you need a local bank to
Yeah.
drop there, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
yes, I mean,
So
like a local bank that make intermediation.
Yeah, definitely. But like as you said in Dubai, for example, you have some banks actually in Dubai who accept crypto coins. So let's say, for example, if you own Bitcoin or another coin, you can just open an account with those banks and directly change the currencies, so the cryptocurrencies, for fiat currencies. Like dollar, like euro. So based on the fact, for example, I really love to see which kind of solution the blockchain can bring. So just quickly, do you think, like, based on the fact that Russia and Dubai has no problem together, if I can say, and the fact that Dubai has some banks that are actually accepting crypto, do you think that based on that, if you will earn, let's say, some money with your Russian business being paid with crypto, will it be possible, for example, to move the money to the Dubai bank and then to simply withdraw it as liquid?
I can say that I'm not a financial guy, to be honest, more technical, as you know.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's possible, yeah. I mean, I don't know how their circumstances, which you have to go through to do that.
Yeah.
But my concern that the person who have to do that have to be like in Russia, because it's really complicated to get euro or USD now in Russia.
Yeah.
So all the money now, the flow is in rubles. So then the stable coin also have to be in rubles.
Yeah.
And let's say no one nowadays from the European or American big groups in crypto won't go there to invest in this country.
Yeah, definitely.
Because no one knows what will happen with the economy in 10 years.
Yeah.
So it could be done by the local people.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
that's what I mean.
they have to find some solution with the banks, and if they would be able to find solution with the bank in Dubai, I think it's possible. But
Okay, yeah. So basically, the situation is very complicated, but there is maybe a bit more probability of being able to do it with the blockchain instead of the bank system.
Yeah, I totally agree, because
Absolutely.
yeah.
Okay, beautiful. I have another question. I'm very interested, but that's just curiosity, so I don't know if you know. Do you think, or do you know maybe what Russia has to win with what they're actually doing with Ukraine? Do you think they maybe have something that, I don't know, for example, the people don't know they can basically win or own with the conflict? Because, like, I don't want to go too deep on it, but I think Putin is not someone that is not smart. I mean, he's not dumb, all the people can say what they want. When I'm speaking about smartness, I'm not speaking about doing the right things for the humanity and for the people, okay? I'm just speaking about doing what they're supposed to do for their own purpose when it comes to money or things like that. So my question is, do you think that there is something that you maybe know or think about that Russia can literally win with this invasion that they did to Ukraine?
To be honest, I think there's no winning situation for anyone, because just let's see what's happening. A lot of money of Russia is blocked, which were outside of the country.
Yeah.
The banks are blocked. There are a lot of sanctions, a lot of embargo on this and that. So basically, to recover from this state of economy, they will need at least 10 years. So then, let's speak about Ukraine. Ukraine will have to have a lot of time and money to recover the cities. I mean, you can never recover the people.
Yeah, never. Definitely.
But at least they have to recover the cities, the airport, the roads, and it will take a lot of time. And even if the European Union will help them and United States with the money, they cannot help with the speed. Still, it will take a lot of construction works, which will take a lot of time. And the third problem, that there are quite a lot of refugees left Ukraine, and I think it's around 3-4 million for the moment. Yeah. And even
3-4 million people.
Yeah, and I mean the analytics say it could be till 6.
Holy shit.
So the population of the country is around 40 million, and let's say 15% will leave. So
that's insane.
Let's see what can happen. So basically, 15% drop down in population of the country. So not all factories can work because they still need employees.
Yeah.
So then if the factories are not working, people doesn't get the salary, right?
Yeah.
So then they don't go to the stores or the cosmetics or some entertainment. So these businesses are not earning as well, and so it's a chain of things which are dependent one on other. But let's think about the other point of the refugees. They're coming to Europe, and for example, our main office based in Czech Republic now, and it's already around 300,000 refugees. And
That's
of
beautiful.
course, the country helping them a lot, and I really respect that. But on a distance, for example, even now I heard in official news that there already impact on health system.
Of course, and consumption,
Especially
and
in small
everything.
countries like that,
Yeah.
and then depends about your system.
And I just saying that you can imagine that. I mean, Czech Republic is not that rich country as Switzerland, for example. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the level of medicine is fine, but it's not perfect. And there's a lot of quite poor people which can barely afford the good healthcare.
Yeah.
And now a lot of refugees coming, which are already need to have the healthcare. So that means that the people, local ones, have to wait uh, for time for appointment, and let's be honest, like it would be in every country close to Ukraine, like Hungary, Slovakia, Czech.
Romania, so yes.
I mean,
It's not fair, it's not easy.
the countries today on their own has so much issues when
Yeah.
it comes to the health management of their people, when it comes to I mean, food we're okay in some European country, but we still have a lot of poor country. But just when it comes on the health management, countries today, developed countries, have so much issues. Now think that like all those countries are going to receive hundreds of thousands of new refugees. Like it just doesn't have sense, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's not easy
I mean,
because it's not easy because it's not rational.
I just wanted to say, what did Putin not think about it? But it's basically impossible that the guy doesn't think about those facts. Like he know it's so much better than us. It's so like unrational. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the answer on your question that, as we can see, there are no winning parties.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
all of them will have a lot of problems on the distance. So, I don't know. I mean,
And it showed that we didn't learn from the past.
No.
Absolutely.
Cycles. It's the only thing that is that the human are doing,
Yeah.
and going over cycles and doing the same thing again, same thing. It's the same every time.
what else I want to add about the war situation? For example, I don't know what will happen with these countries in the future.
Yeah.
But as we can see, not much good, at least in close
Not at
time.
all. Not at all.
And so what we decided to do in our group, still, 90 people in our group are now, not all, less now, but whatever, we're working in Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus. And of course, we decided to help them with a relocation to move, because at least, I don't know what will happen with the bank tomorrow, and if they block all other bank in Russia, we won't be able to pay any salary. So we told the people, like, guys, we can help you with the relocation to other country. And we opened the office in Montenegro for now.
Okay.
And there was 3 options, let's say Dubai, Turkey, and Montenegro. But still they coming not only themselves, they have family and kids. And to assimilate in Montenegro is much easier because the language is quite common.
Okay.
And but that's affect the business a lot. They have to pack all the things. They have to find the flight tickets. They have to come. They have to find the apartments. They have to make the visa, and of course they have to spend time on that. So 2 months ago they were just sitting in their home, working and like living like usual people.
Yeah.
And now they are not refugees, but they have to move for like refugees basically.
Yeah.
And to go through all the steps, and of course we are also getting some impact on that. So
Of course.
they're not working for us. So that means the new software is not appearing. Some managers are not managing the projects. Support is not supporting because everyone are moving. Of course, we decided to split them by the groups and move by 10, 20 people, because to go with 90 people at one time is not possible. But I'm really glad that in our company, I think all of the people told that they want to relocate. So that means that they quite understand the situation and what will happen on a distance. So let's say from 90 people, 89 decided to move. it won't be a fast process. It won't.
Absolutely.
I think it will take 1 year. For altogether the process itself. Of course, some groups already in Montenegro, some are in Turkey because there are no flights between Russia and Montenegro. They have to go to Turkey then to fly it back. Yeah, but it started, and that's kind of impact. So it's not only about losing the Visa and MasterCard. It's also
This is a kind of solution to keep their life. No,
yeah.
they are holding their life, especially with these shoes.
Yeah.
Do you think that is possible in all companies? Because I think this one is not easy to apply in.
I think it first depends of the owner from the company.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to be the owner decision because all the things that go on the finance, I mean, depend on the owner. So everyone can do it. Not everyone will have the will to do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
exactly the point we spoke last time.
But there's, for example, a really huge outsourcing company, EPAM. It was created in Belarus, but they have a really big office in Russia as well, in Moscow. I think there's 2,000 people in Moscow office, and they already moved to 200.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, and I think they will move more and more.
Yeah.
And I mean, for example, we are moving 90 people. They already moved 200 people.
Yeah.
And the population of whole Montenegro is 600,000.
Yeah, we speak about last time. It's insane. It's insane.
So can you imagine, that so much IT people will come there, and they have to have offices, they have to have a place to live, they have to have the infrastructure for everything, internet and stuff. I really think that Montenegro could be a really nice opportunity in the country because now they will have to build more houses,
Exactly.
more offices,
Yeah.
and things like that. So I think that for Montenegro, it's going
to be a big economy development in it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Country is really good. I like this country. I mean, it's still a bit, I don't know how to even to say, tier-free country maybe.
Yeah.
Because the progress is not coming that fast.
Yeah.
But the people are awesome. They're so cool. The food is good. The weather is good.
There's a positive vibes.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's like a Switzerland. They don't have lakes. They have a sea, but also covered by the mountains.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but only thing that they were not located in center of Europe.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't get all the benefits, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
But the country itself is really good one, and people were really glad that when we offered them to go to stay by the sea, they say, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What else we need in our life?
I mean, on a karma basis, yes, karma. Yeah. It's maybe gonna play well for them. The fact that they're accepting so much people during the war. Yeah. It's maybe going to turn the road for them, and so make the country in a very short time. It's gonna make the country explode and develop when it comes to the engineer people, finance, economy, all those things. So yeah, it's very interesting to actually know and speak about it because. Sometimes you have like some situation like this in the world that produce events and result that no one will think about. So of course, yes, no one was thinking about the war. But I mean, let's say maybe the Montenegro is gonna be one of the biggest country in the future because of this situation and because all those people moved there. So it's not a prediction; it's just like a visualization of what can maybe happen. But yeah, just like looking at the situation like this is very, very interesting. Yeah, so much.
Yeah, we all hope that the fact that the war and the ending of the war will be the big chance for everybody to start again.
Yeah.
I mean,
let's hope.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, so well, Igor, thanks a lot, man.
Thanks a lot, Igor. I'm so excited and finally meet you here on Forecast too.
No, once again, it was very interesting. Thanks for all this information. Thanks for your honesty, and you can be proud of what you're actually doing at your company and for your people, like we said before. And all the people that are going to see this podcast are gonna notice it and know it. Like not all the people are taking care from their company and from the people that are working for them and with them, which is for me the most important thing. So thanks a lot. Take care, and yes, I hope we're gonna see you one time or more.
Yeah, looking forward to come again.
Beautiful. Thanks a lot,
Okay.
man.
Bye, guys.
Ciao, guys.
Ciao, guys.